Bitcoin and Ethereum update on fitness and finance, where health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. Think about it for a minute. So that's our saying on fitness and finance. Thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in this kind of information, great. If you're not, that's okay too. You can just pass on to the next thing. But this is my attempt at sharing an update with you with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And really, I am sharing this with you on behalf of the Academy, because this is my YouTube channel that I'm growing for both fitness and finance. If you click on the I Am Trading Academy link, it is a link to, if you've kind of heard on the news or whatever lately, there's a lot going on with digital assets, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the metaverse, and all blockchain technology. There's all kinds of stuff that's coming. You can't even imagine what's coming. And that's the thing. It's just almost sounds like a science fiction movie. But if you click this link right here, you can become a student with me, because I am a student, a learning student. I'm just teaching with you as a learning student. But they have over 200 different educators that's all they do is they teach people like you and me strategies to how to make the most of it. Because that's the thing. How do we make the most of this? I'm going to do a volume check. How to make the most of this. Does that make sense? So we want to learn how to make the most of it. So if you were in the Academy, I'm just going to share with you a couple of things of what it will look like. You would get a back office similar to this. Just want to make sure I am recording okay. Let's see here. I don't know. Can't tell. Interesting. So you get a back office recording like this. Okay, this looks okay. I'm going to keep going as if we are. So, and then you get and also too, on top of that, so you get your back office, you log in, you get all these different, look at this. If you're a very, very beginner, you can learn all of these lessons right here. That's all recorded one after the other. And you can just take your time with it and learn. You're on your journey. And believe me, there's a lot to learn, but I feel like if there's a lot of opportunity. So that's the thing. And they're teaching us video by video. You're getting more and more familiar with different parts of just taking you from scratch all the way to knowing, being on top of it, being current with it. So look at all that, lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson. On top of that, now that's all like in the back office ready. You can consume it anytime, right? Now, week to week, we have live sessions. So on top of all that, they have live sessions Sunday through Saturday. They have educators in really different languages, but most of my friends, if you know me, were English, most of us. But they have the educator time and the time of the session, and it'll be in your time frame. So you can set it up in whatever your time frame is. And depending on what you want to learn, it is all right here. That's the thing. It's all right there. Look at that. This is amazing. So I'm really looking just for a few people who's interested in collaborating with this. I know it's kind of not, maybe it's not everybody's thing, but if you're interested in this, let's collaborate together. You can message me, send me a smoke signal. Just if you want to just join, there's sometimes depending on the time of year, there's different specials, but it is about $185 up front and then like $175 a month, just so you know. But the thing is, if you refer 2 or 3 people, I think it's 3 to be safe, 3 people, then they'll waive your membership. So think about that. That's something to consider. And then if you're somebody that doesn't mind promoting and sharing, then as you build your customers, you can make a percentage of like a commission, right? So that's that. Okay. So now let's take a quick look. This is what the computers have given us for Bitcoin in the back office of, as you can see, the Mastery Academy, right? It has given us these. Why am I not showing? Oh, here we go. Okay, we're up. I wasn't sure if it was playing or not. Okay. Yes. So this is what the computers are giving us right here, right? So you can see right away they've given us some different things, and you can see, well, it did break out, but now it looks maybe things are changing courses. You know, we'll find out, okay? But that's what the computers give us right there. Sometimes the system, without you even having to do anything, will kind of tell you. See where it says break and close above the zone? Well, once it broke, this is the zone. Once it broke and closed above, if you bought in, then you do what's called taking profits. You should, normally we all take profits along the way, and then you take profits, right? So that's what's great about that. So the computer is actually giving you ideas right here. The computer is actually giving. And this is actually on Ethereum. So this is actually Bitcoin, and this is what the computer gives us on Ethereum. So that's interesting. So I'm going off of that. And then also too, I've already kind of marked up some charts, so it might look a little messy, but this is what the computer gave us right here. I have this green bar as kind of a resistance zone. So it looks like it might be testing it a little bit. So see how it's going down a little bit right now. But, you draw out your zones, you learn what works for you. Everybody's different, and you just kind of have fun with it. You kind of gamify it. We just have fun and do the best you can to, take the cash that we have on hand and multiply it with, a Bitcoin or Ethereum. And there's so many different ways. It's like, you got to find what works for you. There's so many different strategies to profit from this whole digital asset space. And depending on your personality and your risk type is what's available. But you learn that. That's the thing. You learn that in these sessions. You learn that in these videos right back here. So this is where we're at. Okay. Look how it's, whoops. See, now this is what I drew. So you see it's kind of, this purple area for me is like kind of a resistance zone. So we'll see how it holds up. It may or may not. Either way is okay. The good thing too about digital assets, and I'm going to wrap this up, is that you can profit whether the price swings up or swings down. So that's the thing. It says right here, break and close above the zone confirms the idea. Break and close below the zone confirms the idea. I mean, it's basically spelling it out for us. And then you keep learning, and the more you get into it. And then that's another whole thing is we actually just right now, just for fun, it's 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time right now, which officially is a new day. So each one of these things are called candles. And right now we're looking at it from a 15-minute candle point of view. So every 15 minutes we get a candle. But every day at this particular time, it is a new day, right? So you can kind of get the big picture, right? So that's kind of interesting. So I'm going to just blow it up a little bit. I'm going to take a big look, right? So you can kind of see right here. This is from a day. So yeah, the new day right here. It's not as clear as I like it to be, but let's see here. This is the line. You can see. So that's it. Let's see here. Let's go back to candle. Okay. Let's go back to, and then what we do is we blow it up, kind of take it from a day, and we just kind of look at it from underneath a microscope. I'm going to look at this one from a day real quick, see if we get anything different, because I have a super trend on this. So yeah, we're from the way I understand it, from the way I'm reading things, we're currently moving up. 28,800 is the way I understand it, is a real significant point of resistance. So if we if we go up over the 28.8 and close, meaning we stay there, I'd say for a day, then it's potentially could go up a bit more, like up to the 30,000 range. But look at this just real quick, and I'm going to let us go. I'm going to use omelet in a sentence. I'm going to let us go. All right. So this is a day chart. You can kind of see, think about this. If you got into this coin, say you bought one Bitcoin right here at 16,800. Right now it's at 28,000, almost double. Okay, that's the power of digital assets. And how do you know that? Well, you learn from the experts at the academy. Now let's look at Ethereum from the daily point of view. See what that looks like. Yeah, we're right there. So, okay. Okay, I want to pull back a little bit more. Okay. So say you bought one Ethereum at 1,275 right here, say around 1st of January, and right now it's at 1,700. So that's a $500 increase. So that's the power. And the thing is you don't have to buy one Bitcoin at a time or one Ethereum at a time. You can buy $100 worth of Ethereum or $10 worth, just wherever you're at. And really what I'm learning, and I'll let you go, is this is really a game of percentages. You really want to have a good percentage. It's not whether if you're making 10% on, that's about 10% gain on $100 is $10. 10% gain on $10,000 is $1,000, and so on. So it's really getting that 10%, not really about getting that big score like 100%, which sometimes you get 100% gains. I've had in this traveling this journey, I've had trades that's made over 100%. But the thing is, it's about the percentage, not about the amount, right? So this is where we're at for Ethereum, and I'll leave us with this. This is where we're at for, let's pull back to the 15-minute. This is where we're at for Bitcoin. And just as a simplification, I really like this picture because it's just real easy and clean. It's just real easy and clean. You can just tell. You can tell what the computer has given us right here. If you just follow the I Am Academy's swipe coin, their call of the zone, you'd have success right now in this trade. And the same thing with the Ethereum. So, but you know what? They don't always work out. That's the thing. But the thing is, they do most of the time, and that's the thing. You're going to win some trades, you're going to lose some trades. The way I'm understanding it as a beginner, if you can win about 70, 75, 80% of the time and control your risk management, that's how you grow to be successful and more professional in this area. If that's something you're interested in. Might not be for everybody, but if you're interested in it, please, I'm looking to collaborate. Let's join hands with the Academy. I would really just love to partner up with you, collaborate with this. It's great to have people to work with, and our minds work well off each other. So if you have any interest in this, just the link to the Academy is inside the description of the video, or you can contact me. My phone number is right there on the screen. Message me the word DCX or anything, and we'll get in touch. And that's it for now. Appreciate your time and your energy. I'll see you on the next lesson. Fitness and finance. Remember, fitness and finance, that health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. And this was a Bitcoin and Ethereum update. And here is my YouTube channel. If you have any interest, it's at Mark Saunders 3854. I'm growing that side of the YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.